Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge is generally used to calculate the unknown resistance. It is the basic principle behind most of the bridges like Anderson's bridge, De Sauty bridge, Carey-Foster bridge, etc. This is Wheatstone bridge, which consists of four arms AB, BC, CD and DA with four resistors P, Q, S and R. In that P and Q are known resistor, S is variable resistor and R is unknown resistor that we need to find. Here G is a sensitive galvanometer which is connected across the terminal BD, and this is battery which is connected to this network, and I is the current which splits as I1 and I2 at this node A. Now we have to adjust this variable resistor S such that this galvanometer should show null deflection, which means no current through the galvanometer. At this point we can say that the bridge is balanced. Under normal condition, the bridge is in unbalanced condition, so current flows through the galvanometer, therefore it shows some value. But to say bridge is in balanced condition, there should be zero or null deflection in galvanometer and there is no current across BD terminal. This is achieved by adjusting variable resistor S. Now at balanced condition, Ig is equal to 0, Vb is equal to Vb. Voltage difference at B and D is 0, which means B and D, they are at same potential. So at balanced condition, Ig equal to 0, Vb equal to Vb. Current through this terminal is 0 and potential at B and D are same. At this point, voltage drop at AB is equal to voltage drop at AD. Similarly, voltage drop at BC is equal to voltage drop at CD. Now apply Kirchhoff voltage law to loop A, B, D, A. Apply Kirchhoff voltage law to loop AB, DA. We have taken clockwise direction, so we are moving from AB to BD to DA. So according to Kirchhoff voltage law, by applying law to this loop ABDA, we will get I2P plus 0 because current at this terminal is 0 because we are operating in balanced condition. So at balanced condition, Ig is 0, therefore it is current is 0. Then minus I1R because current flow direction is opposite, the sign changes to negative. Therefore after applying Kirchhoff voltage law to this loop, we will get I2P plus 0 minus I1R equal to 0. That becomes I2P equal to I1R. Let it be the first equation. Now apply Kirchhoff voltage law to this loop BCDB. This is again we have taken clockwise direction. So according to Kirchhoff voltage law, I2Q minus I1S, because current flow direction is opposite, so sign changes to negative. Then plus 0 because current through this terminal is 0. So you will get I2Q minus I1S plus 0 equal to 0. So you will get I2Q is equal to I1S. Let it be second equation. From 1 and 2, you will get P by Q is equal to R by S. So you know the value of P, you know the value of Q, you know the value of S. So you need to find out the value of R. So rearrange the equation, you will get R is equal to P by Q into S. So you can find out any value of R which is attached to this bridge.